Alright, so if you could tell by the picture, the thumbnail picture, I'm going to be talking about my palettes today. The ones that I love and I would buy again, the ones I would not buy again, because there are a few of those. Disclaimer, none of these were sent to me. I'm not being paid to say any of this. I wish. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But some of these were bought for me for Christmas. Some of these I bought for myself when I was a teenager. Yeah, so let's go. I'm kind of gonna go in chronological order if I can. I'm gonna go oldest to newest. So this disgusting looking palette, that is nail polish that I, for some reason, put on there in 8th grade probably, or maybe 6th, I don't know. My mom and dad bought this for me from Gordman's for Christmas, and it was well loved. I don't know if you can see it. I had my definite favorites. These two over here were my favorites. But it's not something I regret because I didn't buy it. It was only like $10, I think, and it gave me good use. This was good for a middle school, low quality palette. I didn't need anything fancy schmancy. The first really expensive palette I bought was the Naked palette by Urban Decay. Now it came with a brush as well, but that's in my brush. Also, you can tell that this is well loved. I love, 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 love this palette. I would buy it again. If I run out of these, I will buy another one. Love it. The next one was probably Naked 2. And this is actually my favorite of all three of the Naked palettes. Its range really suits me. And it also came with a brush, and I use that brush on a daily basis for blending. This one has really great shimmer colors and also has a true black down at the end here, which I really, really like. And then I think I bought this one next. I bought these two at the same time, actually. This is an Anastasia of Beverly Hills palette, and it looks like that. Now, this is one of the palettes. I love Anastasia products, but I would not buy it again. I only use 2 colors in this palette, in all honesty. I use this color, this maroony type, and the black, and that's it. I use this palette to create other looks. I don't buy single eyeshadows, I buy palettes. I think you get more for your buck, but I would not buy this one again. Next is a Stila palette, and this one is the In The Garden palette. I don't know if you've ever used Stila shadows, but these are beautiful, beautiful shadows. They blend beautifully and are very high quality for what you pay. This wasn't too expensive. However, in all honesty, these are not my colors. I don't know why I chose this one. I think I just wanted to blow like Christmas money or something. I never use this, and that's a horrible thing to say. The only shadow I ever use is this pink one up here, and I do like a gold, this purpley color, and I guess burgundy. I do a smoky eye in the fall fairly often, and I use that color, but these are just not my colors. I don't know why I bought it. I wish I had bought like the warmer, the browns and the things like that, because I am not a fluorescent blue kind of gal. Okay, the next one is this Cargo Cosmetics palette, and I don't remember what this one is called. I want to say it's called Meet Me in Paris, and I think I have done a video on this previously. I don't know. I love this palette. I buy it again in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, it was limited edition, I believe for Christmas about 3 years ago. Love, 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 love this palette. I'm gonna swatch my favorite color, which is Croissant, and it's kind of a duo tone shadow. Do you see how it's like brown and like blue turquoisey, fabulous? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. That's my favorite one in the palette, and I just made a mess on my arm. That's my favorite one in the whole palette. I love it. Will be so sad when it's used because I can't really get another one. The next one I bought, oh gosh. Okay, these next two might be out of order. This is Naked 3. Love this palette. However, out of the 3 Naked palettes, this is my least favorite. Now that doesn't mean that I like it less than other palettes that I have, but just out of those 3. However, their highlight shade for this one, Strange, is my favorite highlight out of all of it. And I don't know, you can't really see that, but it looks really, really nice on the skin. I'll use it on the cheekbones. I'll use it everywhere, all over the face. But I really like that one. The next is a Too Faced Natural at Night palette. Love this palette, use it all the time, would totally buy it again. And these are fairly cheap for what you get. The quality of shadow is really, really nice, and they're not terribly expensive like a Naked $52 palette is. The next one, I want to say the next one is going to be Vice 2. And this palette, I like this one better than I like Vice 1. I like the browns, and I use the smoke out color up here. I really like this palette. However, the bright colors in there do not get used as often as I wish they did. I just don't, I'm not bold enough to do bright colors all over my eyeballs. Okay, now the next ones aren't gonna be in chronological order because I don't remember. This is the Urban Decay Vice palette, the original. This is the first one, and I think they have like 5 or 6 now. Mom and Dad bought this for me for Christmas one year. They bought it brand new off of eBay, I believe. And I really, really like it. I use mainly, it's funny, I use kind of the picture frame, the outside ones. The middle ones don't get used as much because they're a lot brighter. However, I do love the Chaos and Provocateur. These two right here, and you can't even really see the one. But I really like those. Nice, blendable, Urban Decay are probably my favorite shadows. Ooh, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard toss out. Next is the Faced Smoky Eye palette. Beautiful colors. I would not purchase it again. These are very dark, and I have, as you can see my other palettes, I have shadows very similar to these in my other palettes, so I didn't really need this one. I bought it online. If I had looked at it in the store, I probably would not have purchased it. Next is the It Cosmetics My Sculpted Face palette. If you're a beginner at contouring, this would be a good palette for you. It comes with 2 mirrors, which are disgustingly dirty. Oops. And it comes with 4 contour shades, a highlight, and then a white powder. Now, I say beginner contour because these are not super pigmented. They are really, really light, and they're still easily blendable, and I still use this highlight shade a lot. I don't know if you can see that. I use the highlight shade a lot. I wish I had some more highlighting options, but this is really my only big pan highlight. I now have another contour palette that I like much, 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 much better. This is the Lunatick Cosmetics contour palette, and I love this. This is my baby. As you can see, the middles are blushes, and today I have on the bottom one down here, and I really, that's probably my favorite one. And when you look at it, you think, oh, those are not cute colors, but they are once you get them on. And then you think, I will never use gray. However, I use gray to sculpt out my jawbone, and it does not look gray once you work it out. I used the brown today on my cheekbones. I didn't go too heavy with the contour today, and down my nose. I didn't do any on my forehead because my bangs were doing the job. And then I used the white powder mixed with this kind of yellowy banana powder under my eyes to set my concealer. I just all around love this palette. The only thing it is missing for me is a highlight shade. It has the white, but I don't really consider it a highlight unless it has shimmer and shine in it. Next is probably, this is probably not necessarily my favorite palette to create like fun looks with, but this is my everyday go-to palette. This is the Too Faced Natural Eye Neutral Eyeshadow Collection. Oh, and you can, I want to blind you with the lights in the back. I love this palette. I use it every day. My most used, I'll use this color, this next dark brown, and the darkest brown in the crease. It's like transition if I'm doing a smoky eye. That's actually, I use those today. I just love it. Next is the Tartelette In Bloom palette, and Mom and Dad got this for me for Christmas because I asked for it. I haven't used it a whole bunch because I've only had it for like 3 weeks, but I love it. I used it on my eyes today. I don't know if you can see. Awkward zooming. I used it today to do my eyeshadow, kind of a smoky burgundy-ish eye. And I love it. So those are my favorite palettes, my least favorite palettes, ones I regret buying, and thank you for watching. If you want more videos like this, be sure to thumbs up or comment below because we all know I have more makeup than I know what to do with. Thank you all so much.